Sure. I will
Yeah.
share that browser. You want to share me that?
Yeah. So you can share it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
It's okay, right? We can proceed with this.
Start. Yeah. Later we can share your screen. Now you can start.
Good afternoon, ma'am. It is our pleasure to welcome you all to the international webinar on cybersecurity awareness in the digital age, safeguarding the future.
In today's digital world, protecting our data and privacy has become very important. The webinar aims to create awareness about cybersecurity and its importance in our daily lives. Now I welcome our director, ma'am, to deliver the welcome address. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm happy to introduce Dr. Sangeeta to all the first MBA students here. All these people are students who have been doing first MBA in Theivanai Institute of Business Management. Very happy to welcome Dr. Sangeeta for this particular international webinar. Dr. Sangeeta is an accomplished professional with an extensive background in academia. She has about 2 decades of teaching experience in the field of IT. She currently serves as an associate professor at the College of Information Technology, University of Fujairah in UAE. Her academic journey began with a bachelor's engineering degree from Bhatia University, and she is also a gold medalist in her UG. And she pursued her Master of Engineering degree from Karunya University, and she completed her PhD from Anna University in 2012. She has research contributions. She has published more than 40 papers in reputed peer-reviewed journals. She also has participation in IEEE conferences where she has showcased her dedication to staying at the forefront of technological advancements in the field. Sangeeta has garnered experience not only in UAE, but she also worked countries like Ethiopia, Saudi Arabia, and India. Her primary areas of expertise and interest mainly lies in network and security. And she is mostly contributing for research, teaching, and scholarly activities. And she has multifaceted experience. And definitely, I think today's session on cybersecurity awareness in the digital age will be useful because, today we are living in the world where everybody is online. So how we have to protect ourselves. That is what we are going to see. Thank you, Sangeeta, for joining us. And we are looking forward to your session. Thank you.
Thank you. I hope you are all seeing the presentation now, the cybersecurity awareness in the digital age, safeguarding the future. Yeah. So I'm very happy to be here as a part of your international webinar series. And I thank. Can you mute your mic, Dr. Kavita? Is it muted? Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So I would like to thank the management of Theivanai College and Dr. Kavita for inviting me for this seminar. So let us start. So before starting, let me ask you a question. Shall I start with a question? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you been attacked at any time? Maybe you're all 18 years or 20 years old. Have you ever come across any cyber attack in your lifetime? Can I get any answer? Any one of you, just a volunteer. If yes, you can say yes and tell about your experience. If no, you can just say no.
No way. No, it seems.
No? Okay, so you're all very safe. Huh? Okay, that's great. So let me continue. So before looking into the technical details, we'll be seeing some websites which will give you an insight into what we are talking today. Okay, so the first website is Information is Beautiful. So if you go to this website, you can see the world's biggest data breaches. So if you see these data, you can see that, look at this. Facebook, how many records have been lost? Or if you look at Indian citizens, look at this. Indian citizens records, how many records were lost? The information containing personal, education, resume, current salary, all this information is available in the internet. And the companies which we think that they are very well protected, see Microsoft. From them also, the customer support records were breached. So this is the status. You can see Twitter, Dubsmash. So there are a lot of companies whose details, the customer details, are breached. This is the status. And if you want to look at the current cyber attacks that are happening, okay, so you can see this website, which is actually a simulation. It shows the extent of attacks that are happening right now. Okay, currently, this is the attack status that is going on. And you can see from this website what are the top targeted countries, what are the top targeted firms by this cyber attacks. Now, keeping this in our mind, let us go to the case of India. Let us just look at India's cyber siege. So as per the World Economic Forum, they rank cybercrime as the #1 risk for India. And you can see, surprisingly, the education sector is being attacked. And look at the numbers, 7,684 weekly attacks are happening in education sector alone. So it's a weekly attack. And the government sectors, 4,912, all the other business services, 3,747. This is the status of attacks that are happening weekly wise. Okay. And you might remember that during Operation Sindoor, the government websites were hacked and people were unable to receive the service of government. This is the status now. And there are so many millions of malwares detected every day. Malware is the malicious software, or simply we call it as a virus. And you can also see that today we are dependent on cloud infrastructure for our services. So for example, if you connect to Snapchat, then you are actually connecting to a server which is in the cloud. They provide you the infrastructure. So there are 62% of the detections are happening in the cloud, and 70% share is for the Trojans. Trojan represents a malware, okay, the malicious software, which will give you an appearance that you are actually working with a normal software. For example, in the front end, you will see that you are playing an online game, but at the back end, it will be downloading some malicious software, or it may keep track of your personal details. It may collect the personal details and it may try to send it to an attacker. So a Trojan is a very dangerous malicious software, which is normally used by us without our knowledge. We don't know that we are actually using this Trojan. Okay, so Trojan is serious malware. And this is just statistics to show you how serious the attacks are. And all of the industries are attacked by cyber crimes. So why this is happening? Because we are always connected, right? We use our mobile phone, we use our laptop, and every time we are connected, we are doing our financial transactions through our mobile phone. We are referring to different web servers, which are actually in the cloud. And we are controlling our devices. Maybe in your home, you may have a smart home, or you may just have some smart bulb, light, your fridge. All these are controlled by your mobile phone, right? Even TV. We can operate our TV with our mobile phone. Then it becomes a IoT environment, the Internet of Things environment. You are controlling everything from your mobile phone, and you are always connected. So when we think about the cybersecurity, when I was teaching this, there is one saying in the textbook. See, if you want to protect your mobile phone, then what you have to do? You have to just dig a hole for 6 feet, keep it inside. Then only your device will be safe. Otherwise, if you take it out, if you're connected to the internet, then definitely there will be threats. Okay, so this is the situation now. We are always connected and we are doing everything through our mobile phone, and there is data everywhere, and that becomes the important factor for the attacks, the data. They want to collect our data. Okay, information is the new oil. So this is the term that we use. Data is the new oil. It has more value, right? So as a business graduate, when you go out of this college, maybe you will be leading a company, you will be a manager. So you should be aware of your environment, which is normally vulnerable to such type of attacks. So we will see which are very specific to you. Okay, say if you consider this website, have I been pawned? This website will tell you where and all you can see your mail address. I will show you a demo. Okay, so you can make a note of this website. Have I been pawned? Okay, so here I'm just typing my mail ID. Okay, sangeeta@gmail.com is my mail ID. You can check in which are the locations my mail ID is available. See, in Lulu, okay, Rail Yatri, LinkedIn, City Day. So all these from all these websites, my mail ID is now available to the attacker. Okay, so this is the use of this website. You can check whether your mail ID is being pawned or your mail ID is a part of a data breach. Okay, someone else or the dark web is having your mail ID. You can even check your passwords, whether your passwords are out. You can check it. You can make a note of this website and check whether you are being pawned. So it is not, we are not talking about something happening to the world. We are talking about something that is happening to us. Okay. So I want to keep my mail ID private, and I feel that I have given this only to my friends. Only my friends will know my personal mail ID, but it is not the truth. You can see that it is already available and it is a part of 10 data breaches. Data breach represents disclosure. Okay, my mail ID is publicly available. It is not private anymore. This is the status. So let us dive into some technical terms. When you are becoming a manager tomorrow, okay, so you should be knowing about these words. See, any company will have assets, right? The asset is the valuable item. Any company will have their own valuable items. And an important valuable item for any organization will be its customer information, right? If you consider a hospital, the patient records, the doctor details, this is the asset for them. Of course, there will be other assets, the physical assets. Okay, they will have a hardware, they will have software. All of them are assets for the organization. But which is the important asset? It is the information that they collect. And it is the responsibility of these organizations to keep them safe, right? It should not be breached by some attackers. You can see threat actors in this diagram. Threat actors are the attackers. What do? They always pose danger to our asset. If you consider scooter as the asset here in this diagram, we try to protect our asset by using some fence. In this example, it is the fence. Normally, for information, we will protect it by using security controls, right? So here, there is a vulnerability in the protection mechanism. Vulnerability means weakness. There is a hole in the fence. Now, it will be exploited by the attacker. The threat actor, the attacker, can enter inside this vulnerability, or he can enter inside this hole, and he can steal the asset. Okay, when the threat is in action, we call it as an attack. Only when it is in action. Otherwise, it is just an entity that causes, or it has a potential to create some danger to my asset. That's all. Threats will be always there. Whenever you have an asset, obviously, whenever you have a valuable item with you, definitely there will be a person who will try to steal it, or a person who will try to capture it from you. Okay, so that is a threat. It will be constantly available. But you can protect your asset, the valuable item, your information. You can protect it if you have strong control mechanisms. But we cannot ensure 100% security through our security control mechanisms. Definitely there will be vulnerability. See, it is like a cycle. Okay, whenever you provide a security mechanism, there will be a vulnerability in it, or the attacker will find out the vulnerability and he will try to exploit it. So any organization will be under risk. They have a risk due to the attack. So how to calculate this risk? We calculate it by the multiplication or the product of threat, vulnerability, and asset. I think as a business graduate, you should be aware of an organizational risk, which is very common nowadays, which is a product of threat. Threat represents the danger. Okay. Vulnerability, it represents the weakness. Asset represents the valuable item of your organization. Okay. Now, if you consider this adversary or the attacker, the threat actor, the threat actors in the past were very, you can say they are very old school. Okay, hackers of the past, they were using just brute force attacks. Brute force attack means they will try all possible combinations. Suppose your password is, let us say you have 6 digits. Okay, 6-digit password you are using. A hacker can just use the brute force attack. He will try to use all the possible combinations of these 6 digits so that he will try to find out what is your original password. Or he normally makes grammatical errors in his email, from which we can easily understand that it is a hacker who is trying to send you an email. When you click on it, it will take you to the adversary's website, or automatically it will download some malicious software. And he used to send mass or untargeted spam emails. And we are very much aware of it. You are all having a mail ID. You used to receive spam emails. Automatically, it will go to the spam folder. Okay, so this is the hacker of the past. They were not using any latest technologies, or the technologies were not evolved at that time. But now, if you consider the today's adversary means the attacker. Today's adversary, he uses AI. Okay, he is using artificial intelligence to create email which will look as if it is originally coming from the genuine authority. You will receive an email from, say, for example, Amazon, okay, stating that your order is not sanctioned or your order is still pending. If you have not made this order, click this link. Obviously, you will feel that you have not made any order, and how the hell, why you are receiving this email? So you want to check that whether you made that order. You will click that link. That's all. Automatically, there will be some malicious software downloaded to your mobile phone or your computer. And they are using deep fake technology, okay, to convince you that it is actually coming from, for example, we will see about it when we see the phishing. Okay, phishing is a type of attack where they are using this deep fake technology to cheat people, and they feel the customers will feel that the mail is originally coming, or the people to whom they are talking is actually the person whom they are claiming to be. Okay, and they also use predictive analytics. Okay, they are using predictive analytics to find out whom they should target. Okay, they use technology to find out who are all their targets. This is the state of the current adversaries. They are very intelligent, right? So what are we trying to do by using security? What we are trying to protect? We try to provide these 3 words, as you can see here. Your system will be safe if you provide confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Your operations can continue, your business can continue if you provide these 3 things. CIA, we call this as pillars of information security. Confidentiality means when you transmit an information from one place to another, or when you store the information in your computer, in your mobile phone, or when the information is processed by your computer, in all the states, in all the 3 states, there are 3 states for the information. It can be in transmitted form, it can be in the processed form, or it is in the stored form. Whatever it may be, the information should be known, it should be readable only by the authorized people. Okay. So only by the authorized people, only the authorized individuals will be able to read your information. This is confidentiality. Integrity. Integrity means whatever data you are transmitting, whatever data you are storing, or whatever data you are processing, it should not be modified by any unauthorized person. This is integrity. Okay, you have to ensure that the data is not altered by anyone. The third one is availability, which means whenever a customer needs the information, it should be available. When you are typing www.google.com, the website should load. Okay, it should be available. The service should be available. When you provide these three things, we say our system is secure. Fine. So 3 pillars of information security is confidentiality, integrity, and availability. And as a business person, your aim will be to provide this to your customers. Whenever they need, your data should be available, and the data should not be modified by any unauthorized person, and it should be available only to authorized individuals. So we try to protect our assets by different layers of security. So these are some technical terms. Maybe you might be knowing it. You have a mission critical asset. You have to protect it, and we use different layers of security. Okay, consider you have a diamond. Okay, this diamond will not be kept in public. It will be kept in a secure place, and there will be different layers by which it is protected, right? So if you consider information as an asset, your private information as an asset, it is protected by different layers. So first we have data security. Data security means how your data is protected. For example, who can modify it? Okay, who has the access to that mission critical data? Then we have application security. Using which application can you access this information? So we have application security. Then the next layer, endpoint security, which represents using which device. Okay, using which device can you access this mission critical data? Then we have the network. You belong to which network? For in network security only, we talk about intrusion detection system, firewalls. Maybe these are some technical terms. You might be aware of it. Then we have the perimeter security. Perimeter security represents the physical security that you provide. You have an organization. The organization will have physical protection. Okay, it will have a compound wall. It will have a human security guard. We call this as a perimeter security. So the information item, the critical asset, is protected by using different layers. But if the human layer, the person, the people who are using these layers are not aware of the importance of the asset, the critical asset, or if they are not aware of importance of security, then it will break. All these layers will be broken. The human layer is the important layer which is needed for protecting your assets. If the human layer is compromised, then no technical solution, no physical solution, no firewall, no intrusion detection system can protect your asset. That is why companies are organizing sessions, trainings to the people, to the employees, also to the customers on how they should protect themselves from being attacked. Now let us dive into the common attack. That is, it is not specific to any organization and all. They are general. Okay, these attackers, they use social engineering techniques to come into our spectrum. They try to take the data from your mobile phone by using social engineering technique. Phishing is a common word used for any email messages that you receive. And by mistake, if you click the link, then it may take you to the attacker's website. Maybe you might have seen such phishing emails. This phishing is, the attacker is trying to, like a wide net. He's just putting the net into the water. Whoever is, whoever is being compromised, they will be clicking that link. there is no need for any research and all. The attacker is not doing any research. Now, as you see, my email ID is available publicly. It is not available just to my friends. It is available public, and anyone can send an email to me. Now, what happens if I receive an email saying as if it has come from Amazon or PayPal or GPay, whatever? If I'm not careful, what I will do, I will just click that link, and it will do anything that the attacker has coded. Fine. The next level of phishing is spear phishing. In spear phishing, the attacker will try to locate some people. For example, people of a particular organization. They may target people of a particular organization. So they need to do some research. Okay, they do some research and they target some people. The third one is SMS or through SMS phishing. They send you an SMS message which will have a link stating that your card will be blocked if you don't click this link and take action. Okay, I think most of you might have received such SMS. So they send you a SMS with the link. Okay, and the link is having some payload. If you click on that link, you will not know that it has happened. Maybe you all told me that you have not been attacked, but maybe your mobile phone will have some malicious code. Okay, it may be tracking all the work, all the chats that you do. If you have ever clicked any suspicious link that you have received as SMS, then maybe your mobile phone is under attack. You are not aware of it. Okay. The another kind of famous problem that is now happening is phishing, voice-based social engineering technique, where they will make a phone call. They will tell you that they are calling from income tax or from police department. Okay, and they will pressurize you to take some action. So if you have, maybe you are very well aware about all these, but if you have some retired people, some old people at your home, they would have received such voice calls. They will say, we are calling from so and so bank. Your card, your ATM card will be blocked. So now one OTP will come. You have to tell that. Okay, so like that, they make you in an emergency situation. This is the social engineering tactics that they use. They act as if you don't do it now, you will be, your entire money will be gone, or they will threaten you that your account will be blocked. So they make you to take action. Okay, that is the trick they use. Voice-based phishing, phishing, which is called as phishing. This is also common nowadays. If you consider specific exploits that are happening in India, the digital arrest extortion, where the attacker will call you using WhatsApp or Skype. They make video call and they say as if they are calling from CBA, okay, or they will say they are calling from income tax department or some custom officials, and they will ensure that they will keep you arrested. They will not allow you to do anything else. You will not be able to make any phone call or anything. They will keep you in an emergency situation, saying that you have done something wrong. Okay. They say, for example, your Aadhaar is linked to some money laundering or for carrying as a carrier for the narcotics, okay, drugs. So they will just threaten you. They will try to threaten you. They will say that if you don't transfer such and such money to this account, immediately you will get arrested. The police will be on your doorstep. So this is happening now in India. It is happening. This is a digital arrest extortion. Also, as a graduate, maybe you finished your BSc or BBA or whatever, you will feel that, okay, I am a graduate now. Before going to masters or while doing masters also, I will help my parents. Let me do some work from home. Okay, work from home. Because the young generation, they are very much fond of doing things very short notice. Okay, they want to do everything fast food, fast delivery, instant, everything they want instantly. So they want a job also in a instant manner. So they are looking for work from home opportunities. This is been utilized by the attackers. They give small tasks initially, okay, and when you do that work, they give you some initial amount. They pay you for the amount of work that you do. It looks as if you are doing a very good job, but later, when time passes, in 1 month, in 2 months, you will see that they ask you to pay some money, okay, or they are pressurizing you to do something illegal. You might have heard about the recent news that from Indonesia or from Thailand, some Indians were rescued because they were recruited to do this kind of cyber attacks. Okay, so this is one of the biggest scam that is going on in India. So you should be very careful when you are looking for jobs, especially when you are doing a part-time job. So as a fresh MBA graduate, maybe you will be the next target. Okay, you will receive offer letters which will seem to be coming from original company, but it will be crafted by using artificial intelligence. So you will not get any doubt on their offer letter, but it will be something else. They will ask you to pay some money for processing. This has happened even in our university. It has happened. Okay, so I want to share my personal experience, and you can also think whether it has happened to you, or you can be very careful when you receive such emails. Okay, so I am in Fujairah University. Previously, this was called as University of Fujairah. I got an offer letter from this university in 2021 December. Okay. Soon after I received this university offer letter, I received another mail stating that the offer letter is cancelled. Okay, so they just sent me a mail stating that the offer letter is cancelled due to some budget. They mentioned something like this, and it was so true. It looks so genuine, and you can see the domain name. It is the same mail ID which was used by the HR who sent me the offer letter. The same mail ID was used. So you cannot doubt this email. This looks perfect. Okay. But when I did a check on it, I found that this is a fake mail ID. This is a spoofed mail ID. Okay. So I will tell you how they are very clever. And this is another incident where many of my colleagues, they received email in the name of University of Fujairah, and you can see a different mail ID here, career.ufrecruitments@gmail.com. Okay, so this is not at all related to the university, but still they received a mail. They received this offer letter from this mail ID, and here they have mentioned the contract. Okay, they attached the contract also, and it looked very genuine. They mentioned they have to, those who received the offer letter, they have to pay some money for their security check. UAE, they have different law, and they will not take anyone very easily. They will do security check. They will check all your criminal records, everything. Wherever you were, they will check everything. Only then you will be accepted here. This is a normal practice here. Even if someone has to come to our university for giving a talk, they have to clear this security. Okay, we have a form called as a security clearance form. This information is used by them, and they are just they send this email. In this email, you can see that as a part of security clearance procedure, which is followed in UAE, you have to pay some amount to this travels. Okay, once you pay this money, then you will be able to travel to. You will get the travel ticket. Everything was mentioned in the letter. And those friends, they forwarded this email to me and asked me, "Is it true?" Because also if you look at the contract, it is very genuine. So similar crimes are happening with the names of reputed universities, because all the information is available in the internet. The attacker can know what are the departments available, who is the dean, who is the chancellor, what is the job description, everything they know. And they are crafting emails to cheat the people who are in need, who are desperately looking for jobs. Okay? And From where do they get the information of the people who are looking for job? From LinkedIn, from other job portals. Okay, the attackers are getting this information from there, and they are crafting the email to cheat us. Okay, you can see the contract from University of Fujairah. This is what is attached for my friend. And they have mentioned everything. What is the monthly salary? Look at this, 38,500, which is a very huge amount. Obviously, you will not have any hesitation to pay the 5,000 rupees. They asked only 5,000 rupees for doing your security check. Definitely you will pay. You will not make any second thought, right? What is the pay they are offering you? 38,500. Multiply it with 25. 1 dirham is 25 rupees. So it is a huge amount. You don't mind spending 5,000 rupees in that, right? But how can we check? And you can see there is a website here, uofac.com. This is not the website of the university at all. But if you click on that university, now they have changed it, okay? Now this website is blocked. But during that time, if you visit that website, the website will look genuine. It has all the information that are originally available in our website. In Fujairah University website, whatever you see, same information. They duplicated. They created a fake university website. Can you believe this? They created a fake university website in the name of this university, and they used it for sending the email, and they created the contract with this website address, so that obviously what we will do when we see the website address, we will go there to see whether it is genuine. This is what we normally do, because suppose you don't know anything about UAE, you don't know any universities in UAE, so normally you will go there, visit their website. This is what we normally do. But this is also not genuine. They created a fake website. Now, how to identify when you receive a job offer? How will you identify what is correct? How can you trust them? So there are some points here. First thing, are they asking you to pay money as registration fee, security deposit, or training fee? Get alert, be alert. Now, normally, reputed companies will not ask for it. Okay. Second one, is the company genuine and verifiable through website, through their address, through reviews? In UAE, we can check the registration details. In India also, you can check. Every company will have a license. You can check the license from the government website. Okay, license of the company can be verified. Whether it is a registered company, you can check it from the government website. If you visit the website of the company, of course, you should know whether it is genuine or not. I will tell you a method by which you can check whether a website is genuine or not. Okay. See, you can use this the URL sslshopper.com. I will take that sslshopper.com here. So if you receive any offer letter and if they show some domain name, like this, any domain name, you can type it here. This is a website you can use to check whether this particular domain is a valid domain or not. Okay. So here you can see it does not result to an IP address. So this means this can be a fake address. They have created it in a fake manner. This is not genuine. Okay. So you can use this website, which is SSL Shopper, to check the genuineness of any website that you want to check. Okay. Then, after checking their website, if you feel that it is genuine, you can check the next step. Have they conducted any genuine interview? Have they conducted proper assessment? My friends, they received the offer letter without any interview. That contract was sent simply because they got the profile from the LinkedIn. So if there was no tough assessment or there was no interview, or simply if you get something easily, okay, if you get something easily, that means it cannot be genuine. Okay. Real companies will conduct proper interview. They will not give anything for free, right? So keep this in your mind. If you get something free, then it may not be genuine. It may be tricking you to a, they use you as a bait. Okay, like small, சின்ன மீனை போட்டு பெரிய மீனை பிடிக்கணும் இல்ல? So they are using you as a bait. Maybe they are expecting you to pay more. Your money will be lost. Next, is the salary too high for a simple task? You will receive a part-time job offer. It states that you have to just click this link or give a review or just click on like button. You have to just press like button. You will be paid 50,000. Okay, just you have to work for 2 hours. Don't trust them. It may not be genuine. Any unrealistic salary may be a scam tactic. Okay, and then if they are doing communication through just WhatsApp or any Telegram numbers, or they are using their personal numbers to communicate with you, they are using personal email IDs to communicate with you, then you can understand that it is not a genuine company. Okay? Because original companies, whether they are small or big, whatever, they have their own domain, they have their own reputation, so they will use their organizational IDs, organizational mail ID. Okay, so lack of an official email or official company information is a red flag. Don't trust them. So how will I know whether the email is coming from proper mail ID or not? For example, I told you I received an email which looks like as if it has come from the UAF domain, right? I showed you that email. It was from UAF domain only, but I can check. How can I check the genuineness of that email? If you receive an email, okay, an offer letter if you receive, in Gmail, there is an option, 3 dots you can see. If you click on that, you will see download original. Okay, there will be an option, download original. Download that, it will have the email header, the header part. Go to this link, mxtoolbox.com. This link you can use. So I'm showing you here with an example. See, this is the email header. Paste that email header. Okay, paste it here. And if you click on analyze header, it will give you the result. It will say whether you can trust it or is it a blacklisted domain. Okay, you can know that. And one more thing you can see here, the mail is coming from Amazon Jobs. It claims as if it is coming from Amazon Jobs. What is the domain name? jobs@amazoncarriers.net. No doubt, it is from Amazon. Is it really from Amazon? Check the return path. Look at the return path. Return path shows some random mail ID. It is not jobs@amazoncarriers.net. Okay, when I checked my email, which was from UAF domain, using this email header, I found that the return path is pointing to some other mail ID. It is not the mail ID of the from address. Okay, if it is a genuine email, how can you identify the from address and the return path will be the same? Okay, now what happened? The attacker has spoofed the mail ID. He masqueraded or he used this mail ID, but the original mail ID is this one. Okay, so using this, you can check whether the domain from where you receive a mail is genuine or not. Okay, this you can use to see, and if you confirm that it is from the original domain, then you can proceed, but otherwise it is a red flag. Okay, another one, are you asked for any sensitive information? Are they asking you to give your bank details, or are they calling you to give the OTP? Then definitely it is a fake one. Okay, so you can follow, this is a guideline, you can use it as a guideline. Follow these steps to find out whether a job offer, whether it is part-time or full-time, work from home, whatever, is it a genuine one or a scam? You can classify it based on these steps. You may make a note of these websites which will help you. Okay, sslshopper.com and mxtoolbox.com for email header analysis. So this is where I used the email header analysis. As you can see, the mail from Aisha or the aisha@uof.ac.ae. This is the HR. It shows some pass, but when you look at the detailed analysis, there is a failure. There is no digital signature. So you need not worry about the technical words here, but you can see whether it is a pass or fail. Okay. If you see a pass, then you can proceed. But if there is a fail, if it is blacklisted, as you can see here, if it is blacklisted, then you can understand. And also from here, see, you can know that this particular domain is not a safe domain. There is a failure. Okay, DKIM fail, DMRC fail. So just classify it as a attacker's web address. It is the domain maintained by the attacker. He has just spoofed you. Okay. Okay. Now continuing, it is a very good practice to use multi-factor authentication as leaders of tomorrow. Okay, you will be in an organization as an employee or as a manager. You have to follow the good practices. You know, password is considered to be the main authentication mechanism for most of the applications. We use password. But if this password is weak, what is a weak password? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, this is the number one weak password, and you can see the statistics used by so many people. It should be avoided. This is a vulnerable password. With the brute force attack, the attacker can easily find out. It is just a guess. It is just 2 steps away. You are hacking your mobile phone. Now you are using your mobile phone, there will be password. I have seen most of you are using 4-bit password, right? 4-digit PIN. The 4-digit PIN will be, I am telling you, in this class now, how many students are there? Maybe 30. Out of 30 students, at least 2 will have your date of birth as your PIN number. Am I right? How many of you have your PIN number as your date of birth? You need not tell, okay? Then it will be disclosed. Okay, but I am sure that some percentage of the students will definitely have their date of birth. Date of birth means their year, maybe 2 digits here, 2 digits there. That's all. Only this much change you used to do. Change it now. Go to a higher version. Use your thumb impression. Use your voice recognition, or use at least 6-digit PIN number. Okay, 6-digit password. And that digit should be, it should not be easily guessable. Don't keep your birth date, month and year as the password. Okay? Don't choose any weak passwords. Even when you choose password for your Snapchat or Instagram, don't select any dictionary words like admin, Jesus, or welcome. See, these are all the common passwords used. So they say select a capital letter. You know, your password should have a capital letter. It should have number. It should have a special character. So obviously, what do? We start with the initial letter capital. For example, welcome at 1, 2, 3. This will be your password with the W capital. So you satisfied the capital case. Then the remaining letters. At is our favorite special symbol. You will put an at in between. And then 1, 2, 3 or 4, 5, 6 or 7, 7, 7 or your date of birth. Okay, the year of birth. This is the common patterns used by people. If you follow any of this, change it. Then how to select a strong password? You know, passwords are normally linked to our memory, right? So what do? We try to keep the passwords which are very close to us. We will use our first name or our child's name or our father's name or our dog's name. These are all the names that we keep for the word. One of the solution is to use some proverbs, you know. For example, all that glitters are not gold. You can remember this phrase. This is one example proverb that I am selecting. And choose the first letters. When you type, you can just remember the proverb. All that glitters are not gold. There are 6 words, right? Select the first letter from this. Then it will become a purely random word. It is not available in the dictionary. Okay, it will not be a dictionary word. And you can also easily remember this. After that, you can put any number, or in between you can put any number that you can easily remember. Okay, so this is one of the trick which you can follow to remember your password. Select any phrase like that. Maybe you will be, it need not be in English, even in Tamil you can remember. Okay, and use the first letter of those words as your password. It will be a truly random password and you will be secure. Okay, so there are some more points here on how to be safe. Whenever you are connecting to bank's website for doing online transactions, or even when you are using any personal email accounts, use VPN, the virtual private network. You can install some genuine virtual private network software to your mobile phone, even to your laptop, and then use VPN whenever you are, especially whenever you are connected to an outside network. Any Wi-Fi, okay, if you are connected to a Wi-Fi, connect it using a virtual private network. Avoid logging to bank websites when you are connected to a open Wi-Fi. For example, in the airport or even in malls, you are connected to an open Wi-Fi. There may be a evil twin. It may be installed by an attacker. You don't know. You just connect to it because it is free. Okay. But it may be installed by a mobile, it may be from your mobile hotspot. Okay. An attacker is using it and he is sharing his Wi-Fi connection. So if you connect to that, then automatically whatever you do may be captured by the attacker. Okay. So don't log into any sensitive accounts when you are connected to your open Wi-Fi. When you are visiting malls or when you are in airport, don't visit any sensitive accounts, sensitive websites. Always check that the website that you are visiting has this S, HTTPS. If someone is asking you to enter some detail in a website with just HTTP, then don't give any information there, because that information can be easily captured and it is already in a plain text format. Okay, there is no encryption, so the attacker can easily get your information. If you have this feature in your mobile phone, auto connect, and if it is turned on, off it. Now you should turn off the auto connect to Wi-Fi. Okay. If you want to do some sensitive task, like you want to visit a bank website or you want to check your personal email, then use hotspot. Okay, use your mobile data. From your mobile data, connect to your laptop using it as a hotspot. This is a safe method. Okay, don't connect to any open networks. If you receive any SMS or WhatsApp message which is coming with the link, or even if it is just an image, okay, if it is just an image like a good morning image or a wishes for Tamil New Year or for English New Year, whatever, if you receive an image from a contact which is not in your list, don't click it. This will protect you from unknown downloads, because you don't know, you are receiving an image from a contact which is not there in your list. It just says some number and it says click here. Okay, the image, you don't know what is that image, and you obviously want to click there to see what is that image. Don't do it if it is coming from some unknown numbers. Okay, so if you are following these rules, maybe we can say that we are protected. And when you go out as a graduate and when you join to any company, see to that you are involved in securing your network, securing your organization, because security is a culture. Okay, it should start within you by default. It will not come just by updating the software in your mobile phone. Okay, so technology alone cannot protect the assets of the organization. definitely the role of people, the role of education, awareness, knowing what is good and what is not is very important. Right? So it should start from you, because you are the leaders of tomorrow. You are going to manage a company, or you may start your own company. So ensure that you are aware of all these problems that are happening right now. Okay, no one is safe, as I was telling, for you cannot buy security as a product. Now ransomware is available as a service. You have to just download a software and pay for it. You can use it as a ransomware to threaten some companies. It is available as a cloud service. Attackers are offering you to attack another company. Okay, ransomware as a service, they are all available. Technology has gone beyond our control. AI has increased the adversaries' ability. They are not script kiddies anymore. They are not children who are just doing it for the sake of entertainment. Okay, the hackers are organized criminals. Okay, so there are solutions which are safeguarding our future, starting from don't trust anyone. Don't trust anyone. Even if it is your friend, don't trust. Okay, always verify. Verify. Don't trust and verify. You are the human firewall. You should be aware. Okay, you should be aware, and before clicking any link, think twice. Fine. Before you told me that none of you are being attacked. Okay, very good. But it can happen to you at any time. Okay, it can happen to you, to your friend at any time. So be proactive, be aware. So that's all I want to tell. We have just concluding that cyber threats are not just isolated incidents. It is happening everywhere. To anyone it can happen, and the technology is taking it to the next level. Okay, so it is not just the responsibility of IT people. It is not the responsibility of someone who finished BTech in or BE in cybersecurity or BSc in cybersecurity. It is not just their responsibility. It is the responsibility of every one of us who are all attending this from today. Be aware. Okay, be aware, awake. Anything can happen at any time. You can, if you feel that you are very strong, you are aware of all this, teach your friends, teach your people at home. Okay, maybe they are the next target. Who knows? We don't know. Fine. So that's all. I just finished my slides. If you have any doubts, or if you want to discuss something based on what I was telling you, you are welcome. Dr. Kavita?
Yeah, I'm here. So any questions? Yeah.
How does social media
How does social media
impact
impact?
cybersecurity?
Yeah, the social, see, as a proactive strategy, it is always better not to reveal your personal information in social media. For every like that you give, for every post that you make, you are revealing about yourself. And this may be targeted, this may be collected and targeted by the hackers. The hacker is not sitting somewhere. He may be near to you. Okay, he may be your friend. Your friend may be a reason for you being hacked, for you being threatened. Okay, so it is better not to disclose. Of course, you can use it. Of course, you can, it is like a double-ended sword. You should know how to use it. Fine. It is better not to reveal so much of information through social media. So that is my advice.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Can you
Yeah.
hear her?
Yeah.
Little louder.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Myself, Trisha. What are the emerging cybersecurity threats in the next 5 to 10 years?
What are the emerging cybersecurity fields? Fields, right? You're asking fields.
Threats. What are the emerging cybersecurity threats? What are the threats?
Yeah. See, I will tell you an example of an emerging threat now. Suppose your phone is stolen. Okay, your phone is stolen and it was just a phone of say some 20,000 rupees. You are not bothered about it. When the phone is taken by a hacker, he will go through your WhatsApp chat because you used only a 4-bit PIN number. He can easily guess it. Okay, or you used a pattern which is very frequent, so easily he gets it. And then he opens your WhatsApp chat. In that WhatsApp chat, you have recorded your voice to your mother stating that you are in the hostel or your classes are fine, something like this. There are WhatsApp chats between you and your mother. Now, what the hacker can do, he can collect your voice samples. He will use the deep fake technology. So that is the latest threat that is coming up. He will use the deep fake technology. He will mimic your voice using software. It will send a WhatsApp message to your mother, stating that, Amma, I am in danger. Please send this much amount to this account. What your mother will do? Definitely she is going to react, right? She will say, it is emergency. Please say, don't try to call to this number. Like that also, it can be recorded. Okay. So this is the latest threat that are coming up. They are using deep fake technology to mimic your voice, to mimic your face. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Any other questions?
Dr. Ma'am, I'm Harni. What skills should students develop for career in cybersecurity?
Okay, you have to know basics of cybersecurity first, and then if you are interested in this field, definitely you can go for certification courses, which will help you. Regarding cybersecurity, the tools are specifically developed by some companies, and those companies are offering certification courses, professional development courses. And they are not just courses with online assignments and all. You have to go there and there will be practical exercises. There will be exams which are proctored, or you will go to their exam center. Okay, like Huawei is offering courses on cybersecurity. Cisco is offering courses on cybersecurity. EC Council. So these are the 3 platforms which you can rely on. And if you want to become a security analyst, because you are MBA student, you can become you need not go too technical, okay, not deep into technical, but how will you manage risk management in a cyber world? Okay, so you have certifications on this. So once you finish your MBA, you may do any of these certification courses, which will give you a career in this field. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, Sangeeta.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to invite Theivanai to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Theivanai Institute of Business Management, it is my proud privilege to deliver the vote of thanks for today's insightful international webinar on cybersecurity awareness in the digital age. Safeguarding the future. I extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest speaker, Dr. Sangeeta Sukumaran, Associate Professor, College of Engineering and Technology, Fujairah University in UAE, for sharing your valuable knowledge and expertise on such an important and timely topic. Your thoughts on cybersecurity challenges and digital safety have truly enlightened all of us. I would also like to sincerely thank our respected director, ma'am, thank you, ma'am, and faculty members and my dear friends for their support and efforts in making this webinar grand success. Cybersecurity is one of the most essential aspects of today's digital world, and this section has surely helped us understand how to stay safe and responsible online. Once again, thank you to everyone for your valuable presence and contribution. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Dr.
Thank
Sangeeta.
you.
It was a wonderful session. I hope they had gained some knowledge how to protect themselves from the cyber threats. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.